Hello for Honor community. Today I want to tell you my opinion on the Yorogumo event, why it's worth playing, and some tricks and tips if you're new to it. Now to my opinion about the event at all. I gotta say I like the event for being PvE and for it being one of the harder events that we got, which is still PvE. We also got the new Orochi skin Yoshiro, which I have to say, I didn't like it in videos that I saw, but after I saw him in games, or in the game, I changed my mind. I really like the look of the armor, I like the scar on his eye, I like the katana that he's using, but the only thing I don't like is the demon on his right arm. If I need to rank the hero skin, it's one of the best hero skins that I ever saw. I would rank it a solid 9. And if I would need to rank the event, I'm also gonna give it an 8 because the boss just has too much HP. Which is no problem, it's hard and it's good like that. But your own boss has too little HP for the boss to spawn even more bosses. That's the problem that I'm having with the event. I don't like that the own commander has so little HP. Now to some facts. The event game mode is a type of breach in PvE 4v4. Your objective is to capture 4 different zones and defeat the Yorogumo boss in zone 5. You have an own boss who is called Yoshiro, who is the event boss, the event Orochi skin. He has a healing aura who can heal you and extinguish fire and stop bleed. That means if you're set on fire or if you're bleeding, go to him and you will be instantly healed from that kind of effect. Each zone has its own mini boss who is equally strong as a guardian or a commander in Breach or Yoshiro, just without the heal effect. But they do set you on fire. They all have like fire aspect, or what it's called in Fahrenheit, I don't know. They all set you on fire with hits. And after they're defeated and you conquered their zone or captured their zone, depends what you want to call it, they are coming back as a normal hero and attacking and defending the zone and attacking Yoshiro. If all zones are captured, you're gonna get into the boss area where you have to fight the Yorogumo boss and where you have to defend Yoshiro. The Yorogumo boss retreats 2 times at certain HP percentages. I just said 66% and 43% because it most of the time looks like that. And if he retreats, he releases 4 mini bosses, the mini bosses from the zones earlier that you already defeated. They will all have their effects like in the zones that they controlled. Just defeat them, and my tip is to try to keep him away or stagger him as long as possible if it's only one left. And keep him away from Yoshiro because the boss does not attack you and Yoshiro can heal himself in peace, which is pretty nice. Because he do gets a lot of damage from the Yorogumo boss if someone dies there, because he's going to move in and try to revive that player who died, which is a problem. If someone dies near the spider, I advise a player to help him instead of the boss himself, Yoshiro. Because the spider, or Yorogumo, does 3 bars of HP damage to Yoshiro. That's like 10 hits and he's dead. That is absolutely demonic. That's the facts. Alright people, this is the tier list I have come up with. We have Conqueror, Lawbringer, Berserker, Valkyrie, Highlander, Tiandi, and Takiri in the attack, in the main attack, because he can passively heal with his ability, and he has hyper armor with 2 feats, which should stop you from falling over or getting stunned blocked. Same goes for Lawbringer. He has a catapult, which is pretty strong, and 4 grenades, and even more grenades, and even more grenades. You could call him the Grenadier. Yeah, Berserker just has hyper armor. Well, actually, I think I made a mistake with Berserker on this, because the hyper armor still doesn't help you from getting knocked over in the 3rd phase. That you only tank like 1 hit before you have to heal, or you just get killed. I'ma actually put him into defense quickly. Now, Valkyrie is pretty much like Conqueror, with the defense abilities and the heal. Yeah, Highlander, the spears that he has on his 4th feat, the Berserk ability on the 3rd feat. It's pretty strong. I think Highlander is good where he is right now. Tiandi, his 4th feat with the shield, his 3rd feat with the HP gain, damage. And if you tell me he has a 2nd ability that lets you heal your teammates and your commander probably, it doesn't heal that much. It heals like, I don't know, 5 HP, maybe 10. That's not good at all. That's 1 light from an enemy and that heal is gone. I don't advise using Tiandi with that ability. And now Hito Kiri, that's a no-brainer. 4th feat, use the one-shot weapon and kill that thing. Disclaimer, it does not one-shot it. It only does 200 to 300 damage on it, which is still pretty good. Now Warden is pretty strong. He has a trebuchet, he has a heal for himself, he has an attack boost, he has a banner. Same goes for Raider and Kensei, just that these both have hyper armor on some attacks. Yeah, Shigoki, tough to kill. His passive regeneration, and his hyper armor ability. You can actually also, with the knockdown, you can knock down the bosses that spawn when the Jorogumo retreats. Warlord, yeah. If you play him like a tank, you can attract the enemy, or at least try to block them as good as you can with the All Guard. Orochi is pretty bad with the bomb. I would recommend the Arrow Volley for the mini boss and spider. Now Nobushi, Healing Banner, Arrow Volley, that 2nd feat Arrow Volley, whatever it's called. The bow and the self heal. Good for both, I guess. Gladiator depends how you want to play him. He has a grenade, he has a trident, he has a bow, a stun like Boleadoras, I know the name. A catapult, and the other both are just complete, not worth mentioning. Yeah, depends on if you play him with damage or defensively. Stagger with the bola, or yeah, just catapult the spider or whatever. Yeah, Aramusha, pretty good. Has self heal, has a banner, has arrow volley, has hyper armor on his 2nd feat. Leg prior, shield, self heal, slight self heal, and more HP with tough to kill. I think it's called. I don't know. Pirate, depends how you play her. If you play her aggressively with the health, with the shield when you're low health, I don't even know if that activates in time or you die straight on. These are just recommendations. Don't listen to me. Not always. Yeah, she's okay. If you play her with the pistols, I recommend using her in defense when the bosses show up. If you use the cannon thingy, also use it in the defense. Actually, I think I should put her into defense. Now we have Suhei. The souls don't work on the spider because you can't grab it. I want to see the first person who grabs that spider with cheats. I will give you, I don't know. I will give you a beer. Don't drink. Alright. And Satan at last. Yeah, good for both, I guess. I don't know if the area attack from the boss downs you when you're in your stance. I don't own her. But the 4 feet team heal is pretty strong for it. I think it heals 2 bars of HP on Yoshiro, and that's pretty solid, pretty strong. Now Centurion is pretty good for defense because of his 4-feet shield. I wouldn't recommend using the catapult. It does some damage on the boss, like 2 bars or 3 bars, I don't know. But if you're defending Yoshiro and the shield is actually pretty solid in the boss wave when the jorogumo spawns the bosses, the 4. Yeah, Shinobi, nimble piece of shit. Just dodge everywhere, you just can't dodge the boss area attack. Good for defense, I guess. And he can heal himself with the 4-feet. And the arrow volley. And the needle bomb. I again call it needle bomb. Why do I call it that? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Alright, Shaman, yeah. The bomb doesn't do anything against the boss. The main boss. The spider. So use it into the defense when the bosses come. JJ. Use the phalanx ability, the feat 4. Use the 3rd heal feat, and if you want the stamina stance for your teammates, I guess. Depends. Nuksha, I don't know. Best in defense because the bots are only level 2 or 3. I think they're only level 2. Use the 2nd feat wise, use the 4th feat wise. And you're pretty good to go. Shaolin, 3rd feat heal. Mobile healing station, basically. That's what Faram said always. Yeah. It's just not good against the spider. I would use it to heal the commander or Yoshiro. Yeah, Yorm. Yeah, I actually don't know what to say about Yorm. Good for the bosses to throw him onto the ground, I guess. Now Warmonger, Corruption Blade, and go spread corruption or something like that. Wait, can I say that on YouTube? Oh, please don't ban me. I didn't do anything. I'm just that's just what her ability is called. Griffin, the heal main, 3 heal abilities, spam the heals or something like that. And if you want to do damage, then grab the heal grenade and throw it at the spider or something. Yeah. Kyoshin, I have no idea. She can stun the bosses, but anything else, yeah, don't ask me. I'm not a professional at this. By the way, this is my first ever tier list. Maybe I'm gonna do this again sometimes. Alright, yeah. Character, I forgot the name. Lol. Yeah, shield throw and yeah, whatever the 2 stagger thingies that you use to knock your opponents over or grab them. Yeah, just do that on the bosses and keep them away for as long as possible. Alright, the random gourd that I forgot how to pronounce the name, and I won't butcher the name. Yeah, 2nd ability, heal. I don't know what her 4th feats are. I think she has a banner. I'm not entirely sure. I don't play her. Technically, I should have put her into this one, but I think that fits her pretty well. Cartoon, yeah, defense. Of course, you can stagger enemies with your, like, I don't know if you run at them and heavy grab them or something, whatever it's called. Berserker, didn't we count you already? I think we had you already. Yeah, same goes for Pirate. We had Pirate. Now, I don't want to butcher her name. I will not pronounce it. I will not try to pronounce it. Yeah, Fire Grenade, Fire Kunai, Fire Rain. Bleed out fire doesn't really affect the main boss, so it's not that OP. I know she, he, him, I don't care, has last laugh. I haven't tested that on the boss yet. So yeah, just well, technically it's stupid to run at it and say, "Here, give me a hug," and I will deliver a bomb, because Yoshiro will, like the main character that he is, go into that area and eat on HP. I meant get his HP scammed from the boss, like 3 bars of HP with every attack. That are 6 hits. I actually counted. Yeah, same goes for PK. You're just weak, little girl. Alright, Magi. I don't know, never played him. Can't tell. Same goes for this guy. Alright. Just recommendations if you want to play. Attack, attack, attack. Play these if you want to, yeah, attack and defend him. And attack this thing. Play, yeah, one of these is best, I think. And if you want to purely play Defender and Tower Defense Simulator, play these. This is not an ad, by the way. Yeah, play one of these characters. I should maybe, yeah. Yeah, no. And if you may want to test these out, test them out for me and tell me where I should put them in the comments. Thanks. And now we go on to tips and tricks. Let's go. Okay, now to the tips and tricks. First is play with at least one character that has something to heal Yoshiro. The second is you should use your voice chat to coordinate your team movement. Have at least someone guarding Yoshiro at all time, even if it's the first zone that you're capturing. Also, the small minions can damage him, and he's not the fastest in regenerating his HP. When you're fighting the Yorogumo, keep his bosses, or at least one of the bosses, alive and stagger it, so that Yoshiro can passively heal himself. That's a pretty nice tactic to use, and if you heal him full, it can actually make the round win. Who wrote that? Oh yeah, that was me. Anyways, try to not die next to the Yorogumo, or try to not, like, there's an area where he does his attack that lets you fall over or stuns you. Try to not die in that area, the last tip. And if someone dies there, try to save him as fast as possible, because if not, our dear commando Yoshiro will think he's the main character again and go in there trying to revive that one, and yeah, most of the time get his HP stolen. And I have a guest part from Kirokun.
Okay, so my thoughts on the new event for Honor is it's pretty good. I like the little boss fight versus the spider. I mean, the spider I think has too much health, but other than that, it's fun. It's pretty unique. I like the Orochi skin. I've always wanted to see Orochi without his helmet, so that's a win for me. I mean, I wish his hair was a bit longer in the front, just, but that's about it. Other than that, it's fine. I don't like the demon on the arm either, but the armor set looks okay without that. Um, yeah, the event was cool. Tried it out, and I gotta say I liked it. So if I had to give it a rating of 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it like an 8, only because the boss's health is way too long. Other than that, it's fine. So there you go.
Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that opinion on the Yorogumo event. And thank you, Kirakun, for your guest part. I hope you leave a like and a subscribe on both our channels if you like that, if anyone even saw that. I put a lot of effort into this. And you can also see the other older, longer tier list if you want. It should be to the right somewhere. And I hope you enjoyed my little play at the end, what I did with our characters. And I stole yours, Kuru. You can't stop me, haha. Unless you copyright strike me. Don't you dare.